Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Fishing with Big D. I've got another knot tying tip for you today. Today I want to show you a knot that I like to use for pan fishing. I know a lot of you guys are doing ice fishing out in your areas. Unfortunately, my area, I don't really get enough ice to where I could do ice fishing. It does look really fun. Hope to do it someday soon, but this is called the figure 8 knot. And I'm going to show you how to tie it and show you examples of why I like to use it. But it works really good for pan fishing, especially bluegill and little perch, stuff like that, some crappie. But what you're going to do is I got my yarn here. That's going to be my line. I'm going to use some high-vis yarn so you can see well. And I got a couple of really large game hooks that I want to use for this example so you can see better. But normally you would use smaller line. I would only use 4 to 6 pound. And of course some smaller size hooks for small game fish fishing. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hook, and you want the point side of the eye like so, and you're going to take your line, your tag in, and you're going to go through the eye. And for this example I'm going to go pretty high up on the line here, so I got some free line in my hand here. And you're going to take the tag in, and you're going to make a loop over your 2 fingers like so. Just a simple loop, and I'm going to pinch right here with my thumb so that I got those in my hand. And I'm going to take my tag in, and I'm going to wrap it around this loop 3 times. You only want 3 times. So now that I've got 3 loops through there, I'm going to let loose. And I'm going to slowly pull this line together, and as you can see, it's creating a figure 8 looking knot. You don't want to tie it all the way or pull it tight, because you want to leave these 2 little loops exposed. Hopefully you guys can see that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the eye and hold it in my hand like so, and I'm going to use the hook point to go through that first little hole right here. Pull up a little bit for you guys. As you can see, the first loop is through the point. Now I've got the second loop through the point like so. Now I'm going to work this knot up to the eyelet of the hook, and I'm going to pull the slack out on my main line in while holding my tag in down here. Now I'm going to pull it tight because I want that knot to rest just below my hook, like so. And you have a figure 8 knot, guys. You see that right there? And what you'll do is you'll cut your tag in off right there. And let me show you what that looks like. Alright, so pretty decent knot. It's pretty strong, and it will work really well for panfish. And that is what you call the figure 8 knot, guys. Now let me show you the secondary application that I like to use, which makes this even more interesting. And that is because it's so versatile. Alright, so if you'll remember the first knot that I tied on here and I showed you, we went through the front of the eye where the needle point was. And that's because if you're using a single hook application, you want that knot or that lead line back here behind the eye of your hook. And that gives it that good stand-up presentation there. But on the back side, if you were to tie this knot on the opposite end and go through the back of the hook, and the knot would end up here on the back of the line, then you've got an excellent drop shot rig right there, guys. You would tie your drop shot weight here at the bottom, and it really makes that hook get that little stick out presentation there. It's going to make a better presentation and probably draw in some more bites. But another reason that I like to do this as a secondary option is I like to fish 2 hooks at some points in my rigs. So that would leave this slack line right here to where I would tie a simple clinch knot or another Palomar knot to where I could run a drop shot weight at the bottom if I wanted to work a 2-hook drop shot, which I have used before. Works really well on panfish. But if you're not for sure how to tie those 2 knots, be sure to check out my other videos and my knot tying playlists, guys. I'm not going to tie it right here to show you, but you would have a 2-hook presentation there, guys. And there you have it, guys. That's a very, very versatile knot. You can use it for a lot of applications, and it works very well. My personal favorite is to tie the 2 hooks on like so, and I like to float that under a bobber.